Hey, this is Emily, and I'm about to go to work. I'm about to head out for work, but I wanted to make sure to do some updates about my pregnancy and just talk about my plant-based pregnancy. Um, this is my first pregnancy, and I'm really excited, and I want to talk about it with those that are interested. So, I want to start out my update videos, which this should be brief, but I want to start out with kind of a brief overview each time of why I'm here. So I'm Emily. I was previously on a weight loss journey in 2014. I lost almost 70 pounds, just shy of 70 pounds in 2014. And most of that was due to eating on a plan called Eat to Live by Joel Fuhrman. And then in January of 2015, I found out I was pregnant. And so therefore, I am no longer focusing on weight loss, but my pregnancy is considered high risk because my BMI is still up there. I'm still considered obese. I needed to lose 20 more pounds, and then I would no longer be considered obese. So this pregnancy happened at a time when I still had more weight to lose. And honestly, I think I probably need to lose like another 50 pounds. I'm guessing because I've never been that skinny or that small before. So I'm guessing. So I lost about 70 pounds and I probably need to lose another 50 pounds, but I'm pregnant now. So after the baby is born, I will be getting back into the swing of things with making sure I lose the rest of the weight. Excuse me. I've kind of had hiccups today. So, a couple people in my real life outside of YouTube have asked me, how did you know you were pregnant? What were the first signs? So I thought I would talk about that today. So my body started doing things that were kind of weird. Yeah, these are the first signs. So I didn't realize it yet, but I was 4 weeks pregnant when I found out I was pregnant. And so I didn't know I was pregnant, right? And my husband noticed over the weekend that I was having to go pee way more often than normal, like probably twice as often as I normally do. And he commented like, man, you have to go pee like really often, and he was secretly thinking, I wonder if she's pregnant. Okay, so he kind of was clued in a couple days before I was. So a couple days later, I'm having cramps, and I'm thinking it's that time of the month, but the time of the month doesn't come. And instead, I get really nauseous. And when the nausea hit and I stayed nauseous for several hours, it all of a sudden hit me, I'm pregnant. Because I don't get nausea like that. I've never really had, it's a different kind of nausea than I've ever experienced. And it just hit me like, I know, I either something is really wrong with me or I'm pregnant. And it turns out I'm pregnant. So, I took the home test and figured out, yeah, I'm pregnant. And it was a big surprise because we thought we were infertile. So, at least I was completely convinced that we were infertile. I didn't know which one of us was, but, I just thought it wasn't going to happen. My husband still had hope, but I was like, I don't think it's going to happen. Well, it happened. So here we are. So my nausea, I never did throw up or anything like that. I just felt generally nauseous pretty much 24/7. I would wake up feeling fine, feeling great, and then as soon as I drank my water or ate anything, basically put anything into my body, didn't matter what it was, I would start to feel nauseous like right away after that, and I would feel nauseous the entire day. And then about the time dinner time hit is when I could finally eat like a meal and feel good afterwards, and I felt fine, you know, the rest of the night. That's kind of how my days went, and that lasted for 4 weeks. So from week 4 until week 8, that's what I went through. I could no longer eat the things I normally would eat, like my salads, my green smoothies. Beans didn't sound good anymore. I still ate vegetables and beans and all that, but I was eating a lot more starch. So I had talked about when I was dealing with the morning sickness, I was doing more of a starch solution type of diet where you're eating mostly starchy vegetables, which I realize a lot of people are afraid of starchy vegetables because they think they're fattening, which simply isn't true. So, and in fact, I've actually lost a couple pounds. So I don't know, it was like while I had the nausea, I kind of put on a pound, and then now I've taken that off plus another pound off. So I don't know, your body is kind of weird when you're pregnant. So, and I guess you could say I'm kind of doing a hybrid right now. My nausea's gone. I'm on week 11. I haven't had any real nausea for a few weeks now. And I'm still doing, I would say, kind of a mixture between starch solution and eat to live. There are times when nothing sounds good to me, and I'm going to skip a meal if I don't have what I want. So I will have something I'm really enjoying is like either Dave's Killer Bread or Ezekiel bread with some almond butter and a banana and some cinnamon. I've been eating that probably like 2 or 3 times a week for lunch, and if that's what I want, then that's what I have. I'm really no longer doing smoothies still. They still don't sound good to me. Like, it just doesn't even sound appetizing. I'm waiting for my smoothies to sound good to me again. In the meantime, I eat 2 salads a day. So, like, I've been eating salad with a balsamic vinaigrette type of thing with lemon juice and balsamic. I get a sweet balsamic vinegar that's been aged. It's like a cherry balsamic vinegar. And then some different herbs and spices. And sometimes I'll do kind of an Asian dressing with, not poppy seeds, sesame seeds, like toasted sesame seeds, you know, that kind of stuff. And it's good stuff. So I'm eating typically 2 salads a day, sometimes just 1 salad a day. And actually, yesterday, I got really hungry, like into the danger zone where at work I was really thinking about eating some junk food because that's all there is at work, and I was getting really hungry, but I made it till I got home. They basically, I had granola for low-fat granola for breakfast with a banana, and then I went to work and I only brought a salad and a piece of bread. And so, essentially, I forgot to eat lunch. And so I just had granola, and then I had, with a banana, and then I had a salad with a piece of bread for dinner. I was starved. I went to bed hungry, and I mean, I was pretty hungry when I went to bed, but I was like, oh well. And it took me a while to fall asleep, too, because I don't like to go to bed that hungry. It keeps me up. So, but yeah, anyway, what's the point of even telling you that? So, I've been still eating healthy, but every now and then I've been having cravings for just random, like, when I was feeling nauseous, I was craving mustard all the time. I don't know why. So I was eating lots of salads or sandwiches. I'm sorry, I was eating lots of sandwiches with mustard. And then I would sneak a bunch of lettuce and vegetables in there because, again, I couldn't stand the sight of vegetables when I was doing that nausea thing. But now I'm at least back to eating my salads. And I've been eating lots of potatoes and lots of steamed veggies. Tonight we're gonna, I got off work early tonight. So tonight we're gonna have tostadas and with beans and romaine and tomatoes and salsa and hummus. So it's gonna be good. So I just want to talk about, those were my really only symptoms of pregnancy. And there was a little update on my dietary habits for you. So everything's going great. I'm still feeling good. I'll see you next time. I'll try to do these a little more often. See you next time.